So it's not really true anyway. I sent you the file for the podcast twice, but that's not enough to be disappointed in. You see, disappointed in myself. This appears in Rebecca. You are so disappointed in me, when the narrator told Maxim something. So, disappointed, okay, like not happy. So, appointed is happy. No. Sorry, that's the phone. I should have silenced it. Anyway. Okay. So, we're going to look at like opposites and false opposites, like this one, for example. Disappoint is not the opposite of appoint. Appoint is nombrar a alguien, no? He's been appointed head of the department, no? As your nombrado. So disappoint has nothing to do with that. If we go to page 55, this will be a relatively short lesson. Okay? So normally miss, for example, we say misspell, mispronounce, I said the other day mislay. I think it was in your group, it was in the other advanced group. Okay? So what does miss mean? Okay, normally to do something badly. Okay? You misunderstand. So you understand badly. You understand something which is not what you should have understood. Okay? So go ahead, please. Read the sentences and complete these sentences with the correct form of the word, and you have to use miss for all of them. Okay? But you may need plural or whatever. Okay? So you do need to make some changes. So make sure you've done it. I'm going to show you the answers in 3, 2, 1. So this is a noun. There must have been some kind of misunderstanding. Okay, a misunderstanding. You said something, I didn't understand, so there's been a misunderstanding. Have been, so you need a third form. Misguided. Misguided, I've been misguided. Is that I was led to believe something that it wasn't true. So you've been misguided. It's like wrong. Okay, misguided. They have been misguided, so someone has guided them badly and they've made their own decision. Okay, some important misconceptions, plural, because there are a misconception. We've seen this in the listening of birth order effect. You have a typical misconception is to say that the oldest child is always the most likely to succeed. That's a misconception. Okay, it's an idea that everyone has, but is not actually supported by evidence. That's a misconception. Okay, it's a misconception that men drive better than women. It's a misconception. Okay, particularly misleading is a bit similar to this. To lead someone is conducir. So misleading is that they lead you to believe something which is not the truth. Okay, sometimes someone, I will tell you this in class better, to avoid misunderstandings. Okay, so misleading. They led you to believe something that is not true. Like a bit like confusing. So to have misgivings. We've seen these misgivings, haven't you? It's recelos. To have misgivings is to have doubts. I have misgivings about going to my parents' house to celebrate Christmas. Okay, I have misgivings about it. Okay, so misgivings is to have doubts. Recelo is in Spanish. Okay, serious misinterpretation is so misinterpretation of the results. So the results are there, but you can't draw the wrong conclusion, so you have misinterpreted. Oh, you misinterpreted my intention. I just wanted to help you. I didn't want to marry you. I just wanted to help you. I was just being nice. It's not that I want to become your husband. So a misinterpretation. Misprint is the same as, I think someone wrote, I've seen it in a record of mistakes, but I don't think it was your class. A typo is similar. A typo is a typing mistake, una errata. So a misprint is the same as una errata. Okay, so a misprint, it has been printed badly. And a mistrustful, in the Hunger Games, I think it appears as distrustful. So you can say distrust, distrustful, mistrust, mistrustful. Okay, so this is vocabulary. You know that very often you need the negative. Okay? So now this is what you have here. This is what I told you before. Sometimes the negative is not the opposite. There isn't a base form. It doesn't like disappoint or disease. It doesn't come from ease, which is facilidad, or at ease, like tranquilo or comfort. Okay, so now read these sentences and try to guess the meaning of the words underlined. So context is everything in the language. Okay, you have to get as good as you can at guessing the meaning of the words. Okay, so they don't exactly mean what you may think. Sometimes it's similar, sometimes not really. So unassuming. Okay, unassuming is like modest. So you don't assume credit or something. It's not exactly the same, but anyway. So inadvertently is accidentally. Okay, inadvertently. You want to write. How do you pronounce it? Inadvertently. Okay, baggage reclaim is baggage reclaim. Highlight this. I made a mistake with this in a C1 test. This baggage reclaim, because I think in airports I've seen baggage claim, no baggage reclaim. So I didn't know what I needed. Okay, so baggage reclaim is where you go to pick up your luggage after you land. Okay, when you are flying. Now, insipid is in Spanish. Doesn't have any taste. Insipid. Nondescript is like you wouldn't be able to describe him. So nondescript. Okay, like is unremarkable. Insulso. Okay, nothing special. Like a bit like dull. Remember in our little dull hotel room. So nothing to say about it. Dull, like the narrator. Dull, a dull and awkward girl. So nondescript. Okay. Girlfriend, nonchalant. Okay. Nonchalant appear like as if you didn't care. Nonchalant. Okay, indifferent, as if you didn't care. Nonchalant. And disgruntled, I've seen this one with employee. A disgruntled employee. A disgruntled employee called the Social Security to report some malpractice at the office. Okay, so disgruntled is angry. Disgruntled is dissatisfied, no? Descontento. Disgruntled. Okay. And well, administration block is like a building. So let's see. I've already told you more or less, but you had to try to guess the meaning of the words. Match them to this, okay? Very quickly, because I've more or less told you. So 2, 3, 2, 3. No, I'm not counting 1. 3, 2, 1. Ha 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 ha. Okay, ready? I know, sorry. Okay. So this is what I told you. If you have any questions, mark them, and you can ask me tomorrow. And nothing. Okay, you can prepare these questions, and we'll go through them tomorrow in class. Tomorrow, Wednesday. Since this was very short, we're going to do a little exercise. This is from about guessing the meaning of the words. This is from the exercise we did the other day. So let's see if you remember. Ha ha ha. I'm so evil. Okay. From the reading you did about the intent. So stop the video. Try to do the first 4. I'm going to tell you this in 3, 2, 1. So remember, commute, travel to work daily. Become used to come to terms with. Time spent for an event, okay, is the build-up. Not the build-up to the fashion show. Be of use, come in handy. Become useful. Okay, stop it. I'm going to give you the answers. Make sure you've done it in 3, 2, 1. Spend time, you devote time to ing, okay? Write this down. Devote. I devoted hours to preparing your exams. Okay? Prepare to do something, set up. Set up is montar, organize something. And agree to do something. You can take on a lot of work. You can, okay, agree to do something. And that's it for this year. I'll see you in class on Wednesday. Thank you very much. Bye.